Here is a big pouch here. Really? Hey campers, Georgia, back in the man cave. Woot! Here we are, looking at some fishing stuff. Yep, got me a new fishing carry bag. Something a little different. Something I never thought would work for me again. Let's check it out. So like I said, right now I'm looking at some fishing. Summer's finally coming to Minnesota, and hopefully I can get out and do some fishing. This year the plan is to work on my nymphing tactics. I've never really done well nymphing, so I thought this year would be a good time to really get a little bit more into nymphing. Last year I went fishing with the guys from work. We went to a couple of small little trout streams that had a lot of brook trout in it. And I thought their nymphing would be a better option. They're smaller, they're a little bit pickier, and I think this is the way to catch them. So, with that in mind, I bought me a Euro-style fishing rod, nymphing rod, and I thought to go along with that, I'm going to need an outfit that I can take with me. It's going to be for day trips, no overnighting or anything like that, just to carry my nymphing outfit with me, the stuff I'll need to do Euro nymphing. Part of it is this bag here. This is the sling bag, which, by the way, I've tried a sling bag system before as a backpack, and to be honest, I hated it. It didn't work for me. I just never felt comfortable with it and gave up on the sling bag idea. I came across this guy from Mardingtop, and one thing I like about this stuff is it's well made, it's sturdy, works well for me. There's one of them I have. I have another 2 more, and they both work great. I thought I'll give them another try and see if this will work for me. So let's have a look-see at it. So this is actually the Mardingtop sling bag backpack tactical gear carrier. It's really designed for somebody who's going to be carrying a concealed weapon or something like that. They had this in mind for that. Got enough room in it to take care of everything you'd need from a tactical standpoint. And I wondered, can I use this as my fly fishing outfit when I go nymphing? Let's have a closer look. So it is your typical sling bag. You can see the shape of it to give you that sling option on it. It's designed to go across your chest and hang to your side. You can push it to the back and to get it out of the way, things like that. And that's what I thought I would need. It's actually bigger and carries more than I thought it would. Having received it, I kind of like the idea. After having a quick look at it, there is a lot of storage space in this thing, more than I thought there would be. Sling bag. First thing I noticed, it does have a carry handle. I think this is such a great accessory on any backpack. For one thing, when I hang my packs, I hang them on a tree to keep them out of the dirt and things like that, and it's easy access when I'm camping. Same here is what I plan to do, because when I'm out for the day, I'm probably going to stop and make myself a meal or a cup of coffee or something and relax a little bit and then carry on fishing. With that in mind, I'm going to be hanging it. So this nice little attachment to it, I wish more people would do that. You see how you got a shoulder pad for the sling, and it's padded, and it's that sweat breathable material that everybody uses. It is, you can detach it from your sling, and it's just velcroed on. There's 3 velcro points, which is a good thing. The back of the sling bag has that same non-sweat ventilation style padding on it, and you can see it's supported with a bunch of stitching on it. On the front, you can see here there is a main pouch, and here is the flap for the main pouch. They do use YKK buckles and zips, so that's kind of important, handy to know. They're gonna last. They're strong, they're well designed. Easy, they move very easy. You can see there, no snags or anything like that. Another good thing from Mardingtop, I've noticed that about their stuff. If you look at the pack in general, there is MOLLE straps on the pack, on the top of here, on the side, up here, and you can see on the spreader bar there, and at the bottom I did notice that they have a strap across the bottom, which is another nice touch. You can add something there like a top, maybe waterproof jacket or poncho, whatever your preference is. So that could go in there and it's not going to take up any room on the inside. Top of the pouch here, when you look at the pouch, I'll show it, it's on the side there, you have this big flap. On the big flap you've got your Velcro, put your little badges on there if that's what you like, and there's a zipper on the front with a flat pouch in the front, and on the top you actually have a zippered pouch, and it allows you to put small items in here. Now this would probably hold most cell phones, maybe your car keys, something like that. For me, that is a quick access pouch so that you don't have to go into the main compartment. So now, took me a while, but I realized there's another zipper here, and this is across here. And if you unzip it, you've got a deep pouch here. You see that? In the pouch, there is another little compartment for you to put whatever you want in there, and it's pretty big. Got a lot of room in it. But maybe maps or things like that would go in there. So that's on the outside of the front flap on the front of the, and like I said, it has a big release clip here, which is YKK as well. On the side you have a pouch, and it's just a closable pouch. Good thing for a water bottle, that sort of thing. I use clean canteens, and I have a 27-ounce clean canteen that I know will fit in here just fine. On the other side here, a zippered pouch, small one. Probably for me, that's where I'm going to keep maybe a small medical kit. And there is a small pouch here, you can put something else in there. You can see it down there. On the inside, there is a pouch. So that's basically the outside. Like I said, on the bottom, down here, you see on the bottom there, you have this across here, which will allow you to attach whatever you need on the bottom. Nice touch there. Say hello to Mary. She's having a moment today, and all over the place. A little excited for some reason, not sure. Back to the pouch. So like I said, it has a main flap that comes over here, and you can release it there, quick release. And this flap comes up, and another thing I like is this piece here, and we'll get to that. But under the main pouch, there is another pouch here, and you have an open pocket on the front. Another thing where I will probably keep things like tippet, indicators, things like that. Something that you can get to pretty quickly just by unclipping it. And there's another zippered pouch behind it. You can see here, goes around. And inside you have a flat pocket, and I do see here it has one of them key clips, was what I call them. You can see it there, and you can clip your car keys on there and put them in there. It's nice and secure. There's that pouch in there, and then you have the main pouch, and that's this one here. I'll lift the flap up here. Mary's about to get in front of the camera like she normally does. She's kind of a camera hog. Please excuse her. And here is a big pouch here. Really? Is that what you're going to do right now? Back to the main pouch. Here it is here, and it has a tie down on it on the top. And as you can see, this little extra piece here extends that whole open pouch in the bottom there. And you can see in the pouch, it's pretty big, and it does have a little slide pouch on the inside as well. So overall, it has a lot of storage. It has a lot of options on it. You can add to it with the MOLLE YKK zippers, clip. Very nice. The outside material of the pack is 600D nylon, which is abrasion resistant. So it'll take some bumps and things like that on it. It is sturdy. It's got some strength to it. And then on the inside, they're using 600D polyester, this stuff. Same thing again, very sturdy. One thing about Mardingtop, their stitching is excellent. You pull on it like this, it barely even moves in the stretch. So their stitching is very nice. The reason they did this, I would assume, is that when you have everything in there and you clip this over, if you have a little bit more than normal in there, what's going to happen is the side of the pouch, can you see there? There it is right there. Without this extra piece on it, if it rains or something, water's going to get in there. This extended pouch with the crimp on it will stop water getting into it. Like I said, at the bottom you have those things there. For me, it's going to be a choice between a poncho or a light waterproof jacket, carry jacket. I do have both. One, the poncho is from Snug Pack. It's a great poncho. The problem with the poncho, it's really hard to fly fish with. You're using both hands and you're going to get things in the way and stuff like that. So I'll probably go with my packable jacket I got, which is a little packable jacket, fits in a bag about this big. It'll have plenty of room. I can even attach it to the bottom and it's not going to take up a lot of room. And that one is a Frog Togs. And it's if you would like, I'll put links below to the reviews I did on them if you're interested in having a look at them. That brings me to another point. Some of the links that I use do support my channel. If you use that link to purchase something, I get a little piece of what you purchase. It's not a lot, but it certainly helps me to get stuff like this so that I can show you and share that with you. So I do appreciate you using a link if you're thinking about getting it. Not all my links do that. So now I'm going to start putting stuff in there and see what it's like once I have it all filled up, and maybe we'll take it for a test run. Not a bad day today to do that. A little windy, but the sun's out. That's been a while in Minnesota. So let's go fish, test it out. Not going to catch anything, that's almost a guarantee, but we can try this out and see how it works. Let's go fish. So here we are back in the man cave, and as you saw, I went fisking. Didn't catch anything, didn't expect to. We've had a lot of rain. It's still really cold. It's right about 40 right now, and the water is swirling through there and it's windy. But I wanted to try it out. I packed some stuff in it, threw it over my shoulder, took my Sage 5-weight and went down there and flicked a fly around for an hour or two and just used this while I was there. Obviously my flies and stuff like that were a little different because I wasn't nymphing. I was just using a streamer, and just flicked a fly around and kind of used it, tried it out, different things, walked with it to see how it would work. And I got to tell you, it works fine. Didn't really notice it on me when I was fishing. Didn't feel it got in the way or anything like that. It's going to take a little bit of adjustment to get the height on my hip that just sits right so it doesn't move. It didn't really move much, but I think I can adjust it a little bit better. But we'll see. Let's see what I put in it. On the outside, I attached my landing net, and all I did was attach it right here where there is a D-ring, a plastic D-ring on the outside on the cover for the main pouch. You can see it there. So I had that. Get that out of the way. And as you can see on my one side pouch, just as I thought, my Clean Canteen 27-ounce water bottle fits in there perfect. On this side, this little zipper pouch, I left empty, but what I did discover is, as you can see in there, my GoPro fits in there perfectly, and there's a little pouch here for me to put my spare batteries in. And then on the outside here, and I left my tripod in the car, that small folding tripod, just sat it in here, and it sat in there fine, no problem there. Front pouch on here, I would keep my fishing licenses, my wallet probably, can even keep your cell phone in there. It's really convenient. It's on the outside. If you need it, it's right there. And in here, on this pouch here, on the outside here, I put my tippet stuff. In the pouch here, I have my fly box. And I could probably fit 2 in there. Well, in the flat pouch at the back, I have my nymphing stuff, which would be my leaders and some indicators and some tippet. And that fit in there just fine. One indicator package to here with maybe my tippet and a leader, just for quick access. On the strap, I just clipped on and used the Velcro on here to hold my Buko Laplander knife. It's a Scandi grind knife. It's not really a fishing knife, but it's sharp enough where I need to fill it. I could fill it with this, no problem. I do carry a little belt knife, which is designed for food prep. It's my Anantini Old Bear knife, which I always have on my belt. That's perfect for food prep. Right in here for my foodstuffs, and you can see in the pouch here is my kitchen, which is a gas canister, a titanium pot with a 1-burner stove in it, some eating utensils, a cloth, things like that is in here, and that fit in here just perfect, no problem. Just slides in, and only took up half of the room that I have available. It really has a lot of extra room in here. And this is my food pouch. It's a dry bag, just a cheapo little dry bag that I put my food in, coffee, snack, and maybe a meal, which will fit in the side there, and that's all I really need. So there you have it, the basics. Worked perfect for me, and like I said before, this is not a fishing bag. This was designed as a tactical carry for somebody who has a concealed permit or something like that and wants it in their car. You can keep it in your car. You get out the car, off you go. You're able to keep everything you need in here. There's so many little pouches and everything for spare magazines, whatever you carry with your weapon. So that works fine. I fly fish. This would work for any type of fishing. I don't see a problem there at all. And it was comfortable. I didn't overpack it, which is unusual for me. So it felt pretty light on me. I didn't have any water in the canteen, and that's going to add some weight, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. So there was a quick look at me testing it out, fishing, walking around, and I just wanted to make sure it works for me. I came straight back, and while I had my, everything in the pack and everything, I went through it with you, and you can see it holds a lot. This is going to work. I'm pretty sure there'll be no problem using this. The dimensions, which I didn't mention before, from the website, It says that it's 5.5 deep from front to end, and I assume that's when it's fully outstretched, and then 15 high and 10.5, or about 10.2 inches wide. And I think they're talking about this area, not the whole thing. Gives you an idea. And the shoulder strap goes from 28 inches to about 55 inches. So it gives you a lot. So me, I'm a whopping 5'8" tall. I'm not a big guy. I could adjust it to suit me. If you're a bigger guy than that, I see no problem there, because even after I adjusted, I still had at least half of the strap to adjust with. So it's plenty big enough to fit a wide range of people. You rounder, taller, shorter, squatter, whatever. I'm pretty sure this will fit you just fine. I have adapted this for fly fishing. If you're a regular bait casting, bass fisherman, whatever type fisherman, this will work for you. You're going to have plenty of room in. Concealed carry guy, this is what it was really designed for. It is a tactical sling pouch. The Mardingtop Tactical Sling Pouch. Bag, backpack, whatever you'd like to call it. How much did I pay for it? Well, that much. Not bad considering the quality from Mardingtop. I cannot say enough about that. Mardingtop have great quality backpacks. And not only that, they've got just about every style you can think of. Different colors. They have modifications, different types of sling packs. Very similar to this with some slight differences. They have one that is a backpack. It has a stomach strap on it, and it can be worn as a backpack in colors. And they do that for just about all these styles of backpack. If you're not familiar with them and you're looking for something to carry stuff with, here's a heads up. Check them out. I'll put a link below to their website if you're interested. There's a lot. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back with something else. I'm on a fishing streak right now. And then, of course, there's always sharp and shinies I can come up with. Just saying. Thanks for watching. And you all be safe out there, especially this summer when you're out there trudging around with your fishing rod. You all take care now.